Today we're going to react to the group EXO with their piece Let Me In, which talks about the deep emotions that a person feels towards a loved one. This song uses the ocean as a metaphor to show the depth of these emotions and also the highs and lows, the different contrasts that exist in these emotions, which are somewhat even illusory regarding this person. This person wants to be accepted and wants this loved one close, wants them near. So they are taking to themselves, ruminating on this desire. And we're going to react to the song. Forgive me for taking so long to react to EXO again. The channel went through a month for weeks of some issues. I had some personal problems, so the video routine ended up being changed. I only published one video per week, and I ended up being just XG videos because they performed at Coachella and also came to Brazil. I went to the show, so I recorded, and that became the rhythm because I couldn't find time to do other things. So let's react to EXO here. And forgive me also because I still needed to memorize the boys' names and learn to identify them, get more familiar with them. But let's see how they delivered this.
어둠 속으로 사라지는 너 기다려도 숨지 말고 허접대잖아.
A beautiful baritone voice here, in a low register, well supported with diaphragmatic breathing, no tremolo is noticeable, with very good placement, projected, a voice, from what I remember, EXO in general has voices that are quite projected, so always slightly rounded, although each of them has a predominant resonance area between nose, forehead, cover, mouth, but in general, they have voices more projected upward. E ele tá numa região grave aqui, muito bem encaixada. Gostei desse timbre, uma ligeira metalização, uma voz encorpada, bastante bonita. The second one, with a higher voice than the first, who is the Dio, if I'm not mistaken, the main vocal of the group. But the second one has a slightly higher voice. His placement in the low register was a bit more difficult, but still good in a medium to low range. This note is quite low for him. Characteristics quite distinct here between the two. This last guy, who appeared right after the blonde one, he has a voice well projected upward, slightly nasal, quite rounded, very pleasant to listen to. The blonde one has a bit more metallic quality and brightness.
잠겨도 되다만 물결치듯 내게 와줘 없이는 별 볼 일 없어져 낮도 밤도 달갑지가 않고 고마운
And a bit more briefness compared to the others too.
맘을 파도에 눕힌 채 원하고 있어 이토록 나를
This last one also has, although with a rounded voice, he has a voice that's also directed toward the vocal region.
내 품속 더 다니고 싶어 그럴 수만 있다면 날 let me give
Very beautiful falsetto here.
달갑지가 않고 공허한 맘을 파도에 눕힌 채 원하고 있어 이토록 나를 내 품속 더 다니고 싶어 그럴 수만 있다면 날 let me give
In the falsetto, he made a very smooth transition from chest voice to... from head voice or mixed voice into this falsetto with the microphone very close to his mouth, and did it without any breaks. Very well executed, quite smooth.
더 다니고 싶어 그럴 수만 있다면 날 let me give 너의 든든 Gotta let me in your deep ocean 매일 거칠기다
Is this Chen? It's really spectacular the transitions he makes to, and you can't tell when he's in falsetto voice and when he's in head voice. Extremely smooth, and the first notes of this melodic phrase you could clearly tell he was in falsetto, but then he makes with such smoothness this transition in some notes that perhaps in some notes where he could be in falsetto, he was probably in head voice, and it with great mastery. His voice compared to the first one who did his high range has more briefness, more air come through, and more metallic quality. Also because of that, so quite a distinct characteristic.
너의 든든 싶어 그럴 수만 있다면 날 let me give 너의 든든 Gotta let me in your deep ocean 매일 거칠기다
Very good, and his timbre maintains the same characteristic both in the highest falsetto note and the head voice. Very good.
Somebody Gotta let me in your deep ocean 매일 거칠기다 마음은 벌써만 있다면 좀 더 깊이 높이 뜬 파도 몰아세워 더 질치듯이 감싼지 휩쓸리는 건 계속 내 쪽에서 매번 외면하고 외쳐대도 대책 없이 덮치는 너 이미 여긴 저
The contrast here between a rapper with a voice, also a deeper voice and also more metallic. Generally speaking, they all have this more metallic voice quality. Chin has the most because he has more briefness, and he always, or almost always, uses belt technique.
높이 뜬 파도 몰아세워 더 질치듯이 감싼지 휩쓸리는 건 계속 내 쪽에서 매번 외면하고 외쳐대도 대책 없이 덮치는 너
He's probably baritone.
이미 여긴 저 태양빛도 닿지 않아 가늠이 안 될 만큼 깊고 외롭지만 널 안 받아 날 이끄니까 부디 날 삼켜 원하면 어디든 넘어갈게 차라리 이젠
Here we have a rapper with a different timbre. His voice is darker compared to the first rapper. It's a more upward voice. The first rapper's voice is more projected in the vocal, and his is very vertical, very dark, almost without any brightness or metallic quality, It does have some metallic quality, but the brightness is lost. He has almost nowhere escaping.
가늠이 안 될 만큼 깊고 외롭지만 너란 바다 날 이끄니까 부디 날 삼켜 원하면 어디든 넘어갈게 차라리 이젠 몸을 던져 휩쓸게 이 감정들에 대한 걱정 따윈 흘려보내 솔직한 말 from deep inside 아직도 너무 생각해 감기에 넘치는
Beautiful contrast between deep voice and high voice. Very pleasant.
휩쓸게 이 감정들에 대한 걱정 따윈 흘려보내 솔직한 말 from deep inside 아직도 너무 생각해 감기에 넘치는
James Belty is really beautiful.
그럴 수만 있다면 날 알아 let me 너의 든 gotta let me in your devotion 매일같이 기다려
It's very beautiful how he does the entire phrase in that really high range. And now I'm also having some doubts about whether he's actually in falsetto or using a super high head voice. Maybe he's actually in a mixed voice. A mixed or head voice. Still properly within his vocal register here. And not in falsetto. That might be the case. It's hard to identify because there's no break and no briefness. And in moments when the voice comes slightly lower, within this melodic line, in these lower notes of this high melodic line, he has volume. Although it's a range where he sings with less volume, but it's adequate volume for a voice, which might indicate it's a mixed or purely head voice. Now there in a mid-range here, he and the blonde guy are singing a more comfortable mid to low range, so their voices coming with slightly less volume. And he has this dark characteristic compared to the blonde guy, who has a bit more briefness and brightness too. High notes, all open, in belting, some transitions from head voice to falsetto, which are flawless. This is really beautiful here. Now yes. Now both are definitely in falsetto. You can hear the briefness and the range that lost volume in this high note.
있어 너에게 빠져 거짓말
Very well executed. It's polyphony, so several melodic lines that we saw before this part were performed together by all members. Now I'm not sure now if they are 7 or 8. And all very smooth. Really beautiful execution, and they have a really great technical control. Really great, especially the two, I consider the main ones, Chain and Dio. Impressive. This transition between falsetto, head voice, mixed voice, done with absolute delicacy, uniformity, which is what matters. You don't notice the breaks. And since they are quite high-pitched tenors, quite light, they might have even gone into head voice or mixed voice. Very well executed. So congratulations to the boys. I reacted to this group several more times. I'd also like to see solo performances from these guys, especially Shen, and I will do that in the future. So if you liked this analysis, this reaction, leave your like and comment below. Put your song, your suggestions for me to react to. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And make a financial contribution to support the channel, belong with the Super Thanks button, or in the first pinned comment with the PayPal link. Okay? See you!